Joe, just firstly, your assessment on the performance today.
Effort, we were superb, really aggressive, good young team out there today. Kept pushing and pushing and pushing. You just need that little bit of quality and a little bit of composure in the final third. But we've lost the game on a set piece, and the referee making the wrong call again. We've got a penalty at the end of the game. It's a stonewaller, and yet again a big decision has gone against us, and it's becoming a recurring theme. I'll probably get an apology again from Mike Jones. I'll be on the phone to Mike again on my Sunday when I'm meant to be with my family, and I'm not sure what to do. You know, there feels like there's a real agenda against us. You know, certainly the officials we've had in the last 7, 8, 9 games have been suspect, and we just keep trying. You know, we should have 4 extra points on the board. We should have a point today. Performance and everything else deserved it, and we should have 3 on Tuesday night, but due to poor officials making poor decisions, we don't have anything to show.
Was the intensity of your team's performance today a pleasing aspect?
Yeah, the lads are fighting. You know, I told the fans during the week how much the lads care and how much the lads are putting in, and I think they've backed that up with that performance today. Obviously, you know, we weren't good enough to win today, and as I say, the big calls have got to drop in your favour, and at this moment in time we are getting nothing off officials, and that's worrying. It's worrying. You know, you expect a level of consistency, and we haven't, and it does, you know, start to make you think about kind of conspiracy theories. Is there something bigger at play? I'm not sure. We need to speak to the officials. We need to go and speak to the relevant parties to find out what's going on, because it's not acceptable.
What were your thoughts on the goal? Obviously, perhaps a little bit against the run of play in the first half because we were in the ascendancy. Yeah,
we were, but we'd had a warning before. O'Brien had got free, and you know, we've just got to be better. That's the simple truth of it. You've got to defend your goal better. We're guilty of getting over tight. We're marking too tight, and if you get marked too tight and you get rolled like we did, then there's a chance for them to get a free header. And as I say, we had a warning just before that. O'Brien got free, I think, off saying Westbrook, and then, you know, they managed to get a goal. It's a horrible goal to concede. It's a goal that should drive people insane. And again, you know, we've got to keep that back door closed at this moment in time. We haven't managed to do that often enough, and that's the reason we are where we are in the league table.
Just a word on Pablo Martinez and Zane Walker, both at Bright on their first start for Rovers.
Superb. Yeah, really, really proud of them. It was a big call to put them in. You know, Zane making his debut, and Pabs, you know, getting a chance I don't think he thought was going to come his way, and I thought they were both superb. Showed, you know, the faith that we had in putting them on the pitch, and you know, you look through that team today, that's a very, very young side we had out there apart from the goalkeeper, and I thought they competed admirably for a large part of that game. Need a little bit of a rub of the green, need a little bit more quality in the final third, certainly our front line, but you know, they paid 1.25 million for Charlie White, and we're taking lads out of the non-league scene, so you know, you live and die on your recruitment in our game.
Pleasing to see Anstey back, obviously his first start since December, and he kind of showed what you've seen from him in the past and make some quality saves this afternoon.
For me, he's the best goalkeeper in the division. You know, he's been a massive loss for us not having him in, for the football club not having him in, but he's back, and you know, he's been chomping at the bit to play. He's come back ahead of where the specialist and the physio were saying he was at, because he's desperate to help this team stay in a division. So leader of men, real presence in goal, and showed just how important he is for us. We're going to need him if we're going to get the required points on the board to stay in a division, that's for sure.
And finally, no midweek game next week, a chance to get a solid block of working on the training ground.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit in, but it'll be about finishing the end of the week with loads of energy to go to Ipswich and try and get a result. You know, it's strange to have more than 2 days because we haven't had that since we've got in. But we've got to make sure that we fill those energy tanks in order to give another front foot performance like we did today.
Cheers,